Okay, so you're live on the air, but not with the radio yet.
Okay, so hi everybody, it's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? Welcome to our show. We meet here every week, every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So we want to welcome you. I want to thank my buddy Leo Rodriguez. There he is. He is in Idlewild, California. How you doing, Leo?
Pretty good. I'm listening on the other end. I'm queuing in with the mainframe here, waiting for it.
Okay, so we're on Armed Radio, armeddigitalmedia.com, armedradioglobal.com, and usually we're on there by now, but I think they're having a little technical difficulty. So we're going live on Facebook, and we're going to go live. What we do here is we usually go live on the radio station. Leo and I happen to Facebook Live it, which is great. Now we have this new platform called StreamYard, which is so great. And then our buddy Jim Bell pulls everything together and puts it on. We go in podcasts on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. So if you have any of those platforms you want to find our show, this is episode 183, I believe, right, Leo?
Yeah, 183.
183. Okay, let's do our promo products because then we're going to have such a full show tonight. So, Leo and I love to talk about our promo. Now, Leo helped me design these. I cannot take credit for this myself. So, we have swag, of course, and we were talking this week. Leo and I might add some new swag. We don't know what yet, but all right. So, and I also, so what do we have for swag? We have our tote bags, or What's the Story with Maria tote bags. On the back, it says, go ahead, keep eating. These are $10. I mean, and they're washable. You can take them to the store because now, I don't know about you guys, but in New York, plastic is gone. Okay, also the mug. We have our What's the Story with Maria mug. That's also, Leo, look at you. And I saw that delicious cappuccino you made.
Mm-hmm.
On the back, it also says, go ahead, keep eating. That's the food section of our show. That's that. And then the most popular item we have, Leo, there you go. Leo uses his every day, as do I. That's our What's the Story with Maria apron. This is $25, but promise it is well worth it. All right. So now tonight we're bringing on our friend. He's a California guy. He's out there. His name is PJ Andrews, and he's one of my favorite artists. And I met PJ when I was down working at the duplex one night. I crossed the street to go to Starbucks and get a coffee. And there was like this incredible art, like something I've never seen all over Starbucks. And I just looked at the bottom and I just kept looking at different pieces. And then I called the number on the bottom. And that's how I met PJ. And I ended up buying one of his pieces, which I'll show you later. And then the rest is history because this guy is so talented and so cool. And then I found out he's also from Boston, like me originally. So I got to know him and he's just a great guy. So we're going to bring him on in a couple of minutes. But we want to just remind you that there's just so much going on right now. New York is coming back to life, which is great. Just this week alone, the mayor and the governor had a press conference. There is a new thing happening in New York, and I can't wait. It's going to start really soon. It's going to be called Pop-Up New York, and it's going to be 300 acts in 100 days. So it's going to be so good for the entertainment industry. What it is they're going to have, you don't know when it's going to happen. They don't want crowds to gather, but you'll be able to, I'm sure the news will cover it because the wheels are starting to turn to get us back to live entertainment. And pop-up, one day you could get Chris Rock, another day you could get some Broadway stars, you can get comedians. You don't know. So it's going to start really, I think, February 20th or 22nd. Also, this Friday, indoor dining is reopening in New York at 25%. That also means some of the clubs that we love and some of the restaurants we love. So please make a point to go and support your local businesses. People are really, really just holding on. It's like a white knuckle thing. But I really feel hope. Even after our show last week, I felt a lot of hope. It was called The Light at the End of the Tunnel. If you get a chance, go back and watch last week's show. because we had Dr. Giuliani, Jackie Giuliani on, and we had Michael Rizzo, EMT Michael Rizzo, and Dr. Ed Hahn, and they were great. And it just gave me a lot of hope. So, Leah, what do we think? Do we think it's time to pull in the
user joined your channel?
Hi, Jimmy. We started our show already, but I want to just everybody. Jim Bell, our producer and engineer, is here. We are going live on Armed Radio, armeddigitalmedia.com, armedradioglobal.com. We're also going live on Facebook on the What's the Story with Maria page, if you want to find us, as well as our YouTube channel. So that's what's happening. So we just had a little bit of a restart on the radio. But are we ready, Leo, to bring in our friend PJ?
I think he is. I think he's actually working as we speak on his art. So it's art in progress.
Oh my God, there he is.
What's up, everybody?
Hi, PJ Andrews.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. That's so exciting about New York is you can go inside and eat somewhere.
It's at 25%, but it's better than it's been, PJ.
Better than no percent.
Yes, 0% is no good. Now
Yeah.
You're in LA, right? You're in West Hollywood.
I am in Los Angeles.
And
it's a little chilly, not quite as chilly as New York and Boston, but
yeah, but I see you have your little wife beater on there. Your little tank.
Well, it's big because I don't like to have tight clothes, sweat it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Well, you're always working. That's why. Are you in your studio as we speak?
Yeah, it's actually it is a studio, but it's a kitchen. Kitchen table, working on some stuff. I don't want to show it because I don't like showing stuff when it's not done.
Right. But
I got a lot of stuff to show you guys throughout the night.
okay, good. So the first thing I was talking about, this is the piece this is when I first met PJ. I went to Starbucks. There was an art show on the wall. I just fell in love with every piece.
How long ago was that?
I'm going to say 3 or 4 years, PJ.
Oh, longer than that.
Was it?
I would say 10.
No way.
Tell me.
I'm going to say at most 5.
All right, maybe.
Yeah, at most 5. And so I loved every single piece there, but I had to decide. So I decided on this, the Astro Boy. And the reason I decided on this was because I fell in love with the way that you use, and I want you to talk about this. You use actual comic strip paper. And then on top of that, this is like amazing. Now, I want you guys to look at this. It's got glitter in it.
Yep.
And the dimension is amazing. And the paper, and it feels like paper. It's just incredible on this canvas. So this is the one I mean, I loved all of them, but this is the one I chose. And then I reached out to PJ. And another thing I loved about him was he was so fun and sweet. And then he came to the duplex and he brought me the piece. Like he said, I'm going to be in there. I'll bring it to you. And it was just like great meeting you. You're a fun guy. Then I started to follow you. And so talk about, well, first of all, you're from Boston like me.
Yeah.
So that was another thing. I was like, I love this guy already.
Uh-huh.
And then you went off and did your thing just like I went to New York 30 years ago. How long have you been in LA?
Oh, too old to talk about.
All right. So a while. You've been in LA a while.
Since 91. Can you imagine?
I've been in New York since 90.
Yeah.
So I get it. And I know you travel back and forth. You travel a lot. You do art shows in different cities?
Yeah, right now I have a show in I have a gallery in Vegas, but they're closing because, with the pandemic and stuff. But they'll be up till the end of the month in the Arts District.
Okay.
AW Gallery, wonderful woman, Anya. She's in the Arts District.
Wow.
And the picture that you're looking at now, that was at the ArcLight Cinemas in Hollywood. They're one of the cinemas throughout the United States, mostly in LA, but there's a few in the East Coast. They have gallery walls like you see, and I just have phenomenal shows. And I'm booked with them all the time. But
okay.
My last show with them was in Boston. They just opened up a brand new theater downtown at the Boston Garden called TD Center. It was a huge thing. It took them like 11 years to build this multi-complex stores, restaurants, the movie theater, apartments, and then COVID hit. So
right.
But I had a huge opening because I had shows with them all the time in Hollywood and Chicago and Maryland, all over Los Angeles. They have about 6 theaters. And That one is on Pasadena, the same movie theater chain, and they just had great stuff, great walls there. And I just do what I do. I pound the pavement. I go to a place I've never been, or I go inside of a place I've never talked to, and I just start emailing and getting phone numbers and talking and say, hey, can I get a show here? They say, yeah, or they don't get back to me. One thing today that I don't like is social media has kind of ruined people's etiquette. No one has any class, I think. You know, you email somebody, you call somebody, and then if they don't want to talk to you, they just don't respond.
Right.
You know, just give me a no. I'm big enough. I can accept no. But so many people today just ignore you.
Ignore you, yeah.
They ghost you. And I think Instagram and Facebook has done that, and this texting, it's just miserable. But anyways, let's talk about the good stuff. So
yeah, but no, you know what? I'm going to agree with you, and I feel like one of the things that I loved about you right off the bat was how you're so approachable, and you're also so fun. You're like, you have all this. You're animated, so it's very. I mean, you really are. You're an animated guy, so it makes total sense that you would create these animated pieces. However, like you have like these, cartoons that you immortalize, but you also would I would put you under pop art, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I call myself Andy Warhol with glitter.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah. So you just bring it to this other level. And what I love about your stuff, whether I look at it on in person, or I've looked at it on Instagram, or I've looked at it in people's homes, is that it's so alive. Like there's no way to walk by a PJ Andrews and not be like, you're just in a better mood.
Absolutely.
It's a happy thing.
That's what I say. I say it makes people smile. So a lot of my shows, so I just walk around and start emailing, and then when I get a yes, I go with it.
Okay.
One time I had a show in Culver City at a coffee shop. I do a lot of coffee shops and cafes. They do well for me.
Yeah.
I got a few galleries I work with, but not many because they want a lot of money. So then they got to double the price and stuff like that.
Right,
so
right.
I like where I go. Anyways, this guy calls me and he says, hey, I want to buy some paintings. I said, just give the lady at the counter the money, take them off the wall. He said, no, I can't do that. And I said, why? He said, because I want the whole show.
Oh, my God.
There were 10 pieces in the show. I've sold the whole show 3 times.
Wow.
But this time, he said, I want the whole show. I said, I'll be right there. So I booked it over there, driving in 30 minutes. And I gave him a phenomenal price. He got the whole show. And I said, why? He said, well, I'm a dentist, and I have a dentist office. And I want your pieces everywhere because as soon as I walked in, I instantly smiled, and it made me happy.
It's true, though.
And that's what my art's all about. You know, I ain't trying to find blood and death and drips and all that. I may get a little adventurous with stuff I do, but it's mostly pop art, fun, happy stuff, celebrities that have meant something to me, or I know they meant something to the world, and or cartoons that have done people. And then everybody in the brothers doing commissions. They want this, they want that. I'll do commissions. I love commissions. It keeps me in the black. You know, I put myself in the red with my bills, but they keep me in the black, the commissions. See, this lady right here, if we can stop on that, go back to the Jetsons person. That lady right there is amazing. She did her kitchen in the she did her kitchen in all of my Jetsons.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to try to find a picture right now while I'm talking to you.
Wow.
She got a picture of Jane Jetson a couple of years ago.
Right.
And then she emailed me and she said, hey, I want to do more Jetsons pieces. I want to do some more of the family.
Wow.
And this is her picture of her kitchen. I'm trying to find the camera.
Put it right up to the camera. Oh, yeah.
But look at that old-fashioned kitchen.
So it's like it's literally a throwback to the real Jetsons.
See, I'm too close. But
no, but
look
that's
at how
good.
gorgeous your kitchen is with that setup.
Wow.
It's like so if you go to my Instagram, Leo, and you scroll to the top and go down about, I don't know, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, about 20 rows down, you can see and you can show the people better. But I just love it. And when I have shows in different places, I've had them all over the United States. I had a show in Iceland. That was fun. I had a show in twice. I had a show in Germany. and I had a couple of shows in Switzerland. So I get around.
Yeah, but you know what? Good for you. That's the way to do it. You got to get around.
Well, because you know what it's like. I started traveling. I've been sober for a while, and I go to meetings. And
me too, baby. Me too.
One time I got a passport, and I mentioned it at a meeting I was speaking at, and the person said, "You were so wonderful. You do me a painting of Madonna, and I'll fly you anywhere you want in the world."
Wow.
And from that, I went to Italy. But when I went to Italy, I did a road trip to Italy, France, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, a little roundabout.
Yeah.
They're all next to each other in a circle. And I got so happy and so excited because what is this? Oh my God, look at this building. Look at these people. Look how they hold their teacups.
I know.
I just get so excited when I go somewhere I've never been. I can't wait to see where I go to next.
Yeah, and I noticed that about you. You also, another thing I noticed about you is everywhere you go, you take selfies with people that you never met.
Oh, all the time.
I love it, like stewardesses or people in shops or.
That's the thing. Every single, not to get off my art, but there's also another Instagram. I have two Instagrams. One is PJ Travels the World. It used to be selfies with PJ, but I changed it because I'm all over the world, and sometimes I don't do selfies. I just do pictures of where I am.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you can see this, these are all. Wait, hold on. Get out of here. These are all the different selfies. Wait. Stop that. These are all the different. Wait. I'm trying to get this.
You keep getting it. That's why.
These are all the different selfies that I've taken with all the stewardesses.
I love it.
I traveled a lot in the COVID days because we all got the masks on.
Yes.
But many times we did it before the masks.
Yeah, but I've seen it. I love it when you take those selfies.
Yeah, so I get selfies with the stewardesses, and then, like one time I was in Maine. I was just driving around. I'm from Boston, but I never took a road trip to New Hampshire and Maine and Vermont.
Yeah.
Here and there, but never just like stopped and slowed down. I found this little town in Maine, and I was there. And I was like, oh, and there's cops. I'm like, hey, let's get a selfie. One girl said, no, I'm not getting a selfie. But the guy's like, sure, let's go. And then he's like, how do you get these people to take selfies?
It's true.
Talk to them.
That's it. No, but you see what you said? You just ask and you talk to them. So it's the opposite of what people are doing now. Even with the masks, nobody even says hello. Nobody says, excuse me. People are walking around like zombies.
They're miserable. And you know what? It's not, I'm not saying it's their fault or not their fault, but it's just scary. It's hard to even say hi anymore because people are so scared. Where were you last night? Who did you talk to? What people were you around?
Right.
So immediately they look at you like you're poison ivy.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in the street and you don't have your mask on. I never wear my mask unless I'm around people.
Right.
So, people, hey, put on your mask. I'm like, there's no one fucking around me. What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Someone driving by, whatever. But people get a little crazy. But I'll wear the mask if I'm around people. But it's so scary to talk to you because I can't even. Selfies on the plane, I'll take still. But like I just saw a celebrity yesterday, an actor from the movie, the show, I forget. But anyways, he was in the show, and he's a handsome bastard, and he's a tough guy, and it's great. And I said, dude, you're from, whatever the show is. He said, yeah, Frank Grillo, that's who it was.
Okay.
He was in the boxing show. Anyways, it was great. And I said, I can't love that show. It was so good. But I couldn't say, hey, let's get a selfie or talk to him more because it's COVID. He was with somebody, and you can't really interrupt people right now.
I know. Well, that's what
they don't know you, so they don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, people, it's tunnel vision. Now, PJ, let me ask you, you've probably been an artist your whole life, right? Were you one of those kids that just drew?
Oh, since I was 2, I was squishing paper together, looking at, look, butterfly.
Wow. Okay. And when did you start actually like painting and drawing like that?
Well,
were you in all the art fairs as a kid?
None.
Never. None.
Wait, I just looked up. Kingdom was the name of the show. I don't even like boxing. The show is 3 episodes and 3 seasons. I watched all seasons, and
you're in.
Now I enjoy boxing.
Yeah, well, there you go.
It just had great characters in it.
Yeah.
I always did art, but never, like I went to art school, but then I quit because I was mixed up and partying too much.
Yeah, I get it.
But I made clothes all the time, and I splashed clothes.
Oh, really?
And my mother called me a couple of years after I moved to LA, and she said, "You know all that paint you got all over my kitchen and everywhere?" She said, "All that crazy shit." I said, "Are you crazy? No one's gonna wear that." She said, "All the stores got it." I said, "Ma, I don't follow the trends. I set the trends."
Yeah, but it's true. So, sometimes you start something you don't even as an artist, you're just doing your thing. But then it catches on. But now, when did you start doing this? Like, okay, the one that I have, with the comic strips. When did you start doing this style? Because I love this.
Well, I don't exactly know. I just always use more than paint.
Yeah.
Bedazzle, if you will.
Yeah, yeah.
And in 1992, there's a painting my sister just found of this Madonna I did years ago. And that was 5 feet.
Wow. Yeah, that's before you started adding.
Huh?
Okay, but you see, they have the polka dots in the back and you have the glitter in the front.
Yeah, the glitter's on her dress, rhinestones are on her earring, and the background, get this. It was Easter time when I started this painting, or when I had the idea to start. It was over because by the time I used them, it was over. The Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, pastel colored Easter wrappers, when they come out at Easter and Valentine's, you know how they change the different foils?
Yes, yeah.
Holiday? That's Reese's Peanut Butter Cup miniatures cut up, glued on, and then outlined. So that's what that background was.
Wow, cool. So you use a lot of different mediums.
Whatever I can do, I'm like, oh, this would be cool. Let's slap that on there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. But that's great.
Yeah.
And then it just like kind of took off. Like you have done so many celebrities, and you said you get a lot of commissions. What are some of your commissions that you've gotten? What's the most popular one?
Well, last year I did 3, maybe 4. I know I did 4 total, but RBG, she was popular last year. I did 4 of her.
Yeah, Judy. Is Judy with us? I don't know where Leah's gone, but Judy was
going to pop. Got left?
No, we got plenty of time. The show's an hour.
She's not on yet.
Oh, she's not on yet because Judy commissioned the RBG piece, and then I noticed that you made Marilyn's. And how about Barbra Streisand?
One person I didn't commission him, but I painted her 5 times. And
you do them in different colors too, right, PJ?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you like something, I'll do you the same one, but it's not the exact same color or the exact same background. Because even if, like, let's stay to that picture. Go back to that picture, can we?
Yeah, Leo, can you go back to that?
With all the paintings in the row?
He'll pop them back on in a minute.
Come in, Leo.
Here we go. Well, maybe he's doing something else. Okay, there we go. Thanks, Leo.
Well, I can't see what. Okay, so let's talk about Diana Ross. You see Diana Ross in the top left next to Andrew Dice Clay?
Uh-huh.
So you can't see it in this picture, but she's light blue. Gorgeous.
Okay.
And her lips are pink and her eyeshadow is a little bit bluer than her background. But now if somebody else wanted it, they could have that. But it would have to be maybe light pink or light, just not.
So you won't make the same piece twice. So that makes every piece an original.
Yeah. So if everybody got that Jack Nicholson, no one would have a yellow one with a pink background. They could have a yellow one with a blue background, or blue Jack with a yellow background, but not that. Not those colors.
Right. And that's because you want every piece to be original, I would assume, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So everybody gets original. No one gets. There's no prints. I don't know how to do that. I'm not that fancy, but
but it's better you don't do prints. It's better that everything is that people are getting an original piece of artwork.
Yeah, it's all originals, and it's all very reasonable. I'm not thousands and thousands of dollars like Mr. Monopoly is, Alec Monopoly, but I do fun stuff. Hey, who wants to go to a tour?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so this is Judy's apartment. So Judy commissioned, well, she saw my piece years ago and just loved it. And then she called you, I think, or reached out to you and said, I want to commission some pieces. The first one was the RBG, and it's beautiful. It's got the red background. And then she called you and these were the 4 pieces she wanted commissioned.
Yeah.
And I just think you did an amazing job, and I know she's going to get a bunch of other pieces done.
Yeah.
You like doing a collection at a time, or do you prefer to do one? You prefer if one piece order comes in at a time, or do you like it if someone orders a bunch?
Oh, I would much rather you order a bunch because it's much better for me creatively and financially. You know, you order one painting, it's good. I'll take it. I want it. I mean, I'm not saying don't order them.
Yeah.
But one painting, you know, if it's a smaller piece, it's not much money, and then you send a deposit, and by the time I'm done, you give me the rest, and it's fine. It helps me like eat for the week, but you ordered 5 pieces, that's a nice bill I could pay off, you know?
Right. Absolutely. I hear you. Now, do you get like
anybody on the listening to this? I don't know who's listening or whatever, but you can order 1 piece, you can order 10 pieces. I'm very reasonable.
Yeah, no, I know you're reasonable.
But you want to go look at the studio, everybody?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's going on?
Let's do it, PJ.
All right, hold on.
PJ Andrews, everybody, and hi, Julie Cesari. She checked in from California. She's checked in.
Is there a way for me to flip my camera?
I don't know if you could. Okay, that might be it.
No, that was turn the camera off.
I don't know, PJ. Are you on your phone or your
my iPad? But can Leo talk to us? I know.
Yeah. Hey, Leo, are you there?
Yeah, I can talk to you. I don't know what instrument you're on. If you're on your iPad, there's a little camera thing that should be.
I found the camera thing, but that just turns the camera off.
Let me see if I got it for you.
Oh,
otherwise, you might just have to. Got it? There you go.
Okay. So, see the newspaper?
Yes.
I used to do my whole wall, but I've gotten so much paint on the wall, and now it's a new wall again, the paint. So now I put a tarp, but since they painted the wall white, I like seeing the wall white, never see the wall white. It's always covered with a tarp or newspaper. So I just put 1 piece up. The 4 piece opened up. Anyway, so yeah, we'll just hold on.
So I love that. Look at you, all your stuff.
Going outside and coming in.
Okay.
Welcome to LA, everybody.
Oh, so I love it. Look at your pool.
Yeah, nice, right?
That's fantastic.
My little grill. So then you have the living room. Got the bicycle up there. Little entertainment center, but there's art everywhere. See, it's all organized, a lot of stuff, but it's everything organized. See, it's all entertainment, DVDs and stuff, but there's all the DVDs over there.
Yeah, I got them too.
But anyways, over here, I got the magazines and stuff for the collages. And then in the kitchen, we'll look at some paintings in a while. But so over here's a lot of the paints here.
Okay.
And then those hooks up there were for the blinds, but I took them off. A shovel. See, it was literally just paints. Because see the bubbles on the wall? They just fixed that.
Yeah.
2 days later, it happened again. So I'm waiting for them to come back to repair it. But
there's
a shelf up there that I put all the paint, and then over here the ironing board is just a table. My friend Shirley, God bless her, she's dead. She was about 70 something when she died, but she taught me a lot of stuff. And one thing is, she used her ironing board to do everything.
Really?
And I would never think of it. And I was like, oh my God. And ever since knowing Shirley, that ironing board is not. It's an organizer, it's a desk, it's everything. And what a great idea, right?
Yeah.
So here's more paints in the kitchen. And then I have so much blue glitter. There's the blue.
I love it.
And then what happened was this lady had a walk-in closet in her kitchen. She turned all her stuff into a walk-in closet because she never really eat at home. So I said, she can't do that. And then I said, wait a minute, she can do that. I can have an art studio in my kitchen. So that's what I did.
Wow.
So I get ideas and inspiration from other people. So there's a lot of other glitter.
Well, it would make sense anyway, though, to be in the kitchen because you got your sink, you have
that's exactly the best thing about it is I'm always washing out the brushes.
Yeah, no, I think it makes a lot of sense.
So anyways, I got more glitter than Michael's.
Now, do you use the ironing board? Could you iron things on? You must iron like when you use the like the base of it, right? Like
I don't iron anything on. Everything's glued and shellacked and stuff.
Okay.
But anyway, so that's the I back up. That's the view of the art supplies. Then you get more art supplies down there. Then you get more art supplies down here. And see how I told you about traveling the world?
Yes,
There's a
but
lot
I
of
love
places.
that. PJ, we could be roommates. I have the same kind of apartment. It's just
This magnet is all
full of stuff.
It's either places that I've been or plays or musicals that I've seen.
Yes.
So it's all different places. Anyways, and then this part, it's kind of kitchen stuff. But then I have so many magazines. Where do you see all the magazines for different things? So there's Esquire, Vanity Fair. And then we got Architectural Digest up there. And then we get Details magazines, not even around anymore, in GQ.
Wow. So you're definitely like a pop culture guy.
Yeah. I mean, those magazines are not there because I'm collecting them to sell them. Maybe one day I will if I don't get around to what I'm trying to do with them. But every single magazine is going to have a collage with only their magazine pages in it. So we'll show you one of them. Anyways, let's go look at some art.
All right, please. This is so fun. I love the barbers.
I'm going to get my flashlight on my camera phone.
Okay.
Because you can see it online, but you really can't see the glitter unless you're in person. But I'll show you what I mean.
Yeah. That's, oh, wow.
No light,
yes.
no light. Now light.
Oh,
So
wow. Yeah. That makes a big difference.
Yeah, this is a custom piece here.
It's somebody commissioned that, right?
Yeah, it's their boyfriend. And all the descriptions that people gave him to him at one of his birthdays, she had people secretly tell her, this plastic over here, I'll take the plastic off.
All right, so that's a brand new commission piece, right? That's Bruce Lee.
No, this isn't a commission. This is going to be in a show eventually.
Oh, okay. Look at the glitter on that. That's unbelievable.
He's cool, right?
He's so cool.
He's 5 feet tall. Marilyn was a commission.
Marilyn's popular. No matter what, Marilyn will always be popular.
See how good? And I like the silver. I have never done her in silver. I always usually do her in gold.
Yeah.
Or a pop art color. But the silver's cool because it reminds me of diamonds. And she loved diamonds.
Yes, diamonds are. You know who is a big fan of Marilyn's? I'm reading her book now. Is Mariah Carey.
Nice. So there's some Richie Rich going on.
Oh, my God.
Then in here. Now, Interview is my favorite magazine.
Really?
I'm a little out of, well, because Andy Warhol started it.
Oh.
You know, he used to walk around the village and hand out Interview magazines on Sundays after church. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. And I've spent a lot of time in the village.
But
one of the most interesting reads is the Andy Warhol Diaries. And PJ, did you ever read that?
Oh yeah, years ago when it came out, it took me 2 months because it's so big, but it was great.
It was wonderful.
I just went around New York with him every day and visited all the people that he visited. It was so cool.
And did you ever see the movie Who Shot Andy Warhol?
No.
Oh, that was so good.
But
Lily Taylor plays that crazy lady that. Yeah.
I'm going to get sidetracked really quick, so I got to continue this spiel.
Okay, go ahead, PJ.
Right, so this is 1980 all the way down to, what is that?
Wow, look at all those magazines.
2015. Every year, there's thousands of dollars worth of magazines because on eBay, they charge anywhere from $12 to $75 per magazine.
Wow.
People are insane and people pay it. But I wait till the person goes on there that's not in there to make a lot of money and then just here's a bunch of magazines and they put them on for like $50 for the whole year.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $75 for one.
No,
magazine.
no.
See, here's another small. This guy is the Voodoo Donuts guy from Portland, Oregon. I just love the logo, so I'm going to do that and maybe show it to them and maybe they'll buy it. Then we got a pink Jessica Rabbit here.
Yeah, I love that. I love
available.
Jessica Rabbit.
She's 36 by 48. She's just sitting around waiting for a show. And then I have some bigger paintings, but you know, it's too much work to show you them. But let's go to another collage. Let's go into the lair.
Yeah, this is, I mean, I know it's your apartment, but it's really your studio. I mean,
it really is.
Yeah, that's really, it's like a warehouse, but like smaller version of a warehouse.
Exactly. But can't really, so this is an interview collage I did.
Wow.
This is the first one I did, but the other ones, I'll explain it in a minute. But this is one of the Interview Magazine collages. So everything in there is from the magazine. Nothing's, a GQ page isn't snuck in there. It's all Interview. Anyways, so why I got all those years, because I want to do a whole year. Every month gets its own collage, and then do 1980, 1981. I mean, this is a lot of brain work in my mind, but you can't shut my mind off.
I know. When's your birthday, PJ?
June 4th, Gemini.
Oh, me too. No wonder. I can't believe you're talking my language.
Yeah. So this is 24 by 24, and this is a 2.5-inch side. So that's going to be the first one I decided to go with is an Interview Magazine with Kevin Costner on the cover. Where is it? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
So all these pages I tore apart, and that's going to be one. But anyways, that's side because I got so many art shows.
So let me ask you, PJ. So obviously you work on more than one piece at a time, right?
Oh, absolutely. Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm going to come back to you guys. Give me a second. Figure this out. Oh, people are chatting. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, no. Once we go also on your page and my Facebook page, people write all kinds of comments. So right now I'm on my show page to start to see them. But Leo, let me know when Kenny's come in.
Kenny has arrived, but we're watching, so we're.
It's mostly Let me shut my screen door real quick. Hold on.
Okay, so no, you know what? It makes total sense that you're a Gemini. I'm the exact same way. My apartment is like just an explosion of my mind. That's really what it is. I mean, people come in here and they're like, "Oh my God!" But it's all my projects that I'm always working on.
Yeah, you can't shut your mind up. People
No.
say, "Oh, what are you going to do next?" What am I not going to do next?
Right. That's true. That's a Gemini. That's Susan Campanero, one of our friends. She's a Gemini too. Poppy was a Gemini. It's like that brain that.
Yeah, I like all those collages I told you about that I want to do. But I've got about right now 8 commissions. Commissions is 6 to 8 weeks out, sometimes a little bit longer. But I'm getting rid of 4 of them this weekend. Well, 3 should be done by tomorrow night if I can get this other one done today. Might be a little late. I might have to express ship it so they get it in time for Valentine's Day. But after these 3 are done, and then by the weekend I got the 2 Richie Riches that got to be done. Then next week I'll start
Richie
3 or 4
Rich.
more.
So
next week
funny.
I'll start 3 or 4 more. The comics are popular. The celebrities are popular. Oh, so we talked about shows. So I have one show in Vegas and one show right now I have in Tampa and one show I have in St. Petersburg.
Oh, wow.
And I just walk around and like I said, hey, can I get a show? And they said, yeah.
Now, PJ, do you list these shows? Are there places people can find the shows if they want to follow your stuff? Do you have like a website?
I don't have a website. I'm not good with the computer at all. Especially, I don't do any.
Well, if you ever need a website, Leo's really good at creating them. So
okay, I don't.
But if we follow your posts, if we follow you at Twitter, we follow your Instagram.
Yeah, how will we know
where you're at, right?
I do Instagrams constantly and Facebook / there's the Facebook on there, Facebook.com PJ Andrews Art. I always post the day of my show and also I have raffles, but I'll tell you that in a second. So when I was there last weekend putting up the show in St. Pete, I put a show mid-January and then I put a show in the beginning of February. And then at the end of February, they're usually up for a month, sometimes a little longer, like the Tampa Bay show. I got to go back at the end of the month and pick up the shows. So when I was there last week, I went walking around Tampa Bay again in St. Petersburg looking for a place. Instead of bringing them all back to LA, hey, maybe I can get a show for March. So I went in this restaurant, a few restaurants and a few coffee shops, but this store on the strip in St. Pete, it's like a beachy city, a high-end a strip with all the marinas on one side, then there's the streets with the cars, but in the middle there's the park. People walk along, and then after the next street is all the cars. So it's kind of nice. Anyways, the guy called me out of the blue. I left my number and I sent him pictures. He said, I love your art. It's great.
Good.
So we booked a show. He said, when I'm there, taking down my shows from St. Pete in Tampa, bring them all over to his place. He has a shop called the Annex, ANNEX, next to a seafood restaurant. He owns the whole building, and he has 3 different businesses in each bottom floors. We're gonna take over. He's gonna move all the T-shirts off one wall, and we're gonna put all my paintings up on that wall.
Wow. And it's going to be great. And the whole place is going to it just becomes alive. Your stuff makes any room alive.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So once again, we want to tell you to go, you want to go on Facebook /PJ Andrews Art. And then on Instagram, it's PJ the Artist.
Yeah. And then, because it's been so slow, well, I can't lie. It hasn't been slow for me in 2020. It was actually one of my best years.
Yeah, because people have more time at home. And so they're looking at their walls and thinking, I need to brighten this place up.
Everybody's been out of commissions. So it was a busy year. It wasn't busy for shows and galleries and movie theaters and shops, but it was absolutely very swamped.
This is Leo's favorite piece. That's Leo's favorite piece.
So
my favorite piece.
Leo, check this out. The guy called me. So let's just to give you an idea. So this is 30 by 30, right? I want $750 for her. The guy calls me. He says, I don't want to pay $750. I'll give you $300. I said, I can't do that. I said, I'm not giving you, I can't give away my stuff. I do a lot of work in it. Sorry. You know, but if he said to me, hey, would you take 5? I would maybe take 5. I'll work with people.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's your time. It's materials.
The thing is, I had her for a while. So yeah, I'll give you a couple $100 off. She's $750. She's a big piece. She's 30 by 30. A smaller piece, you know, a 24 by 24, that's about 6. And then 20 by 20 is around 4. But if you do a commission, you're not getting a discount because it's a lot of work to do what you want.
Of course.
But
that's a beautiful
like I said,
picture
I'm
of her.
I'm not thousands, I'm hundreds. Yeah. And if you get a really big piece like 36 by 36, around 1,100, and 48 by 48 is about 18. But the normal size 24 by 24 is a good size, 600-700. That's a popular size people like.
I have a question for you. What did you get this from a picture, or is this something that you see her as, where you painted it, or?
No, what happens is someone says Mother Teresa, so I'll Google Mother Teresa pop art, and then I'll look at all the different pop arts, and then I'll take it, and then I change it a little bit. So basically, I steal everybody else's stuff, but then change it to make it look like my stuff a little bit, so it's not exactly what they do. And then I do it in my glitter.
Yeah, it's great. Leo, do we have Kenny?
Kenny is in the background. Yep, he is there.
Okay, because we're getting close to the show's flown by. The first thing I want to do is let's bring Kenny in because we're going to do the food section of our show. Ken Patton, my friend, is popping in any second. And
can you see me?
I can't. Oh, there he is. I think so. We can hear him.
Your camera is out, my dear, but we can hear you.
I'm going to do the food
section.
There
I am.
All right. So, what did I make tonight? I made a meatball sub.
Oh,
where's mine?
Oh,
this is a meatball sub, and I got shaved Parmesan on a roll. Hi, Kenny.
Hey, you.
And then I made a delicious salad with Boston lettuce, PJ, because we're from Boston. Nice. And I have Kalamata, sliced Kalamata olives. I have red onion. I have sliced English cucumber, Viperine tomatoes. And I'm going to put red wine vinegar on this, and extra virgin olive oil. And I have a little oregano in there. It's going to be delicious. Now, I usually have dessert, but I got to tell you, so my friend Ken Patton, who I know is a musical director, but he has been creating these amazing jams and jellies and preserves. And
so good.
Yeah. He sent me a box this week, which we are going to open up, see what Kenny made. Kenny, do you want to talk about what's in this box?
I sent Leo one too.
I know. So what's in this box? It says Maria's Jam. Can you see that? Maria.
I
Nice
can't see it.
label.
Can you pass it over, Maria?
Sure. Hold on, Leo. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. So Maria's Jam. And, Kenny, can you tell me how you created this? Because I am beside myself. I'm going to open it up. I've never.
Yeah.
Because, hey, that's my jam. I always wanted to say this. So, Kenny.
When I was on your show last time, I interviewed you and I asked you some questions.
Yeah.
And then I thought about you and I spent 3 days in the kitchen playing. And that's what I came up with.
Oh, my God. Out of my mind. So he asked me my favorite fruits. I said pears and apples, but I like a little spice. And so Kenny put some ginger in here and brown sugar. So Ken has this company called Ken's Perfect Jams.
Oh, wait, I'm slacking off. Hold on.
You're going to, because we're eating. So it's Ken's Perfect Jams. A lot of our viewers love Ken's Jams and they order them. But now tell them about the Friendship Series, Kenny.
This year, my new flavors, there's going to be 13 flavors, and they're all based on really dear, close friends of mine. And I'm going to ask them all the questions.
Oh, my God.
Just like I asked Maria. And I'm going to spend time creating some for each one of them. And I'm releasing one a month.
Okay.
And in June, there'll be 2, because there'll also be a Pride Jam.
Oh, wow.
What's one of
Do
the
you know
questions
what you're
you
going to
would
put in the
ask
Pride
somebody?
Jam?
You would ask somebody.
Yeah, Kenny, what are the questions you would ask someone? That's a good
One
question,
stupid
PJ.
question. You don't have to ask all of them.
Where did he go? Kenny.
The questions I'd ask people are their favorite fruits, their favorite flavors, favorite color, favorite desserts, and if there were any months or days or anything that was special to them, so I could figure out what month to put them in.
I mean, but you really captured it. Kenny, what I told you, you really, really, really captured this. This is off the hook. Now, I noticed you have Elaine Breyer there, who is our mutual friend.
Yes,
What
she's
month
August.
is she gonna be? I can't wait. So you want to go back to I know a lot of you already ordered stuff from Ken's Perfect with a K, though. Perfect with a K. Jams. And it's jams, preserves, butters. Go back because you may have looked at it, but now there are some new flavors. I personally love the 2-berry. I was eating that this week. I have a lot of the apple pie jam is off the hook. Just amazing, amazing, amazing.
Hibiscus. The hibiscus jelly is amazing.
That's what I'm going to order the hibiscus next. So how do they find you, Kenny? It's kensperfectjams.com. Please.
kensperfectjams.com. I had so much fun making this for you, Maria. So much fun.
Oh my God, Kenny, I can't say enough about this. I'm beside myself. Thank you. And I am going to give those other ones away and eat the big one.
The nutmeg,
good.
Allspice. Just oh my God, really
so good. PJ, what are your flavors?
Leo, thank you.
Mixed berries.
Mixed berries. Okay, then you would like
Blueberry, raspberry, strawberry, all of them.
Yeah, then you would love. What's the one that I got? The double. Is it called double berry or
double B berry?
Double
B's.
Which is actually triple B. It's blackberry, boysenberry, and blueberry.
Wonderful.
Wow, that would be.
Send me 6.
Yeah, you would love. Yeah, you go to the website and you'll. I'm telling you, it's so easy to navigate. Really great. And Ken, I don't know if you got a chance to look at PJ's artwork, but go back and check out the show and the way that he does it. And we were
Oh
doing.
no, I spent a good amount of time in the green room. I was watching. His stuff
Oh,
is phenomenal.
Thank you.
yeah, yeah. It's really, really, really cool. Really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So you're both two guys that are super, super creative, and you do a lot of different things. And Kenny, did you? I mean, I know you as a music director, but have you always been like someone that cooks?
Yeah, ever since I was 9, I spent the summer with my grandmother, and she lives on a farm, and it was just like a life-changing experience for me. And
So it
ever
was
since
first
then,
off,
yeah, I bake. Oh, and my father was a pastry chef, so
oh wow, I didn't
yeah,
know
just
that.
cooking and baking and that kind of thing is just really, really special to me.
Yeah,
Nice.
well, I love your stuff. I mean, and now Mandar's popping on. A lot of our friends tonight, they must be Mercury must be in retrograde because we've had a lot of like glitch stuff happen tonight. But Mandar ordered your jams. I think my cousin Rena, like a bunch of our friends are gonna, if they haven't already ordered, they're gonna order. But the ones Leo's been raving about the hibiscus, so I'm gonna have to try the hibiscus. But great,
Oh
great.
God, the hibiscus Jamaica it's amazing. The
It's
flavor is so
mine.
intense.
It's
Yeah,
all mine.
he loves it. He won't share it with
I tell you that like I started each one, but once I got the hibiscus, that one is down to that much. I'm due for another order soon, but I gotta finish my other jellies because it's beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sorry if my connection's a little glitchy. Paul actually surprised me with a trip to Joshua Tree for my birthday. So we're in Joshua Tree right now, and I'm on my
When,
phone because I couldn't
when's your
get anything
birthday?
else to connect.
You're
Where
about
are
Oh,
you in
that's
Joshua
right, honey.
Tree?
You're in Joshua Tree now?
Yeah,
you're about 30
Wow.
miles away from me now.
But
seriously?
you're not
Yeah,
camping.
That's
Joshua Tree's on the other
awesome.
side there.
I smell a road trip. I don't know. And then PJ saying he loves that little town of Idlewild. I don't know. There's a connection here. You guys, I can feel there's a party going to
I
happen.
feel an art festival coming on, an art
Yes.
festival where we
Yes.
jam.
Leo, can you hear me?
Yeah, this house we're staying in is absolutely phenomenal.
I can hear you, PJ.
Definitely gonna have to come back.
Yeah,
Wow.
Joshua Tree is amazing. I've had many camping trips there. Leo, there's got to be a place in Idlewild that needs some art on the walls once you open up. You got to talk to people in your neighborhood.
Oh, I'm sure that there's a lot of coffee shops and everything that are up here. I'm sure they would.
Yeah.
I'm sure they
Yeah.
would. Well, once everything comes down, you're all just gonna have to come camping, pretty much. I mean,
I'm telling you, Leo's camp will be open soon. And
Leo's cabin.
cool. Leo's cabin. And Leo, let me tell you, Leo
Leo's
can.
cabin featuring Ken's Jams and PJ's art and Maria's interviews. All come now. Summer 2022.
We're starting it. I love that, PJ. You gave us a little pre-show to what it could be.
actually, if
Homemade
anybody has
breakfast with
my
featuring jams.
my internet is the place, so it's called Pappy's Place because that's what the kids used to call me when I taught camp. So it would be called Pappy's Place in Idlewild.
Nice.
Oh, I love it. I like it. Yeah, it's got a ring to it.
It looks like I'll be
All right.
selling jams and paintings to raise money for it.
So we are sadly coming to the end of our show.
Terrible.
I know we had more information, and this is just the beginning. Because please go and check PJ out. There's so much to see. Please go and check Kenny out. There's so much to taste. It's like amazing. Both of you guys are great. Thank you for coming on the show. And well, Kenny, you've been on the show before, and I love it. And PJ, you're gonna have to come back because your stuff is always changing.
Yeah.
So we'll have you come
Your
back.
stuff's beautiful. It's
Thank you so
absolutely
much.
beautiful.
So
And
yeah,
Judy has so much of his artwork, and she's getting more. She was going to join us tonight. She's in Miami, but I don't know. Maybe she lost her connection or something.
Can I get
And Mandar, thanks for your comment.
Mandar's the best.
Can I go give a plug real quick?
Sure.
Okay, so if everybody's watching and anybody's interested, go on Instagram or Facebook, facebook.com/PJAndrewsArt, like you've been seeing. Send me a message. I'm always open for commissions right now.
Yeah.
I got a few, but in about 6 weeks, I won't have any left. So I'm wide open, whoever you want. And just like I said earlier, there's so many paintings of Kurt Cobain out there. But if you want a PJ Andrews Kurt Cobain,
Not with
Yeah.
I'm your man.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you know what else you did last year, which I thought was beautiful, was the Kobe Bryant ones. Those were amazing.
Oh, yeah. I did 6 of them last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was busy too.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for coming on. We want to thank Jim Bell. He's our producer and engineer. I want to thank Leo Rodriguez. He's our stage manager. PJ Andrews, Ken Patton of Ken's Perfect Jams. And we'll see you next week. Good night,
Thanks,
everybody.
Hey, Maria,
Bye.
that's your jam.
Lee, love you
Yeah.
guys.
Hey, that's my jam.